Got a tattoo? Then you gotta have a story behind it. We're Tat-Stories, and we bring our viewers those stories. Baseball guy and the kahuna are still on the street grabbing ink tails. Our first story is fresh ass ink. Yep. Our second is a Philippine inspiration, and our final is Henna and the butterfly.
Baseball guy here, and I've got Marisa. Marisa, what have you been doing today?
Just hanging out with my best friend.
And you got a little new tattoo, huh?
Yeah, I just got it about an hour ago. Yeah.
So this thing is freshly been unveiled here for the first time for the world to see it. Why don't you tell us about what you got done?
So I got a skull on my butt. It's actually all bandaged up right now. And above it, it says the words Barbara.
But your name's Marisa. Why do you have Barbara?
So Barbara in Spanish, or Barbara, means like savage or like barbarian. And my father used to come into my bedroom after I'd party all night, smell the alcohol in my room, and just shake his head and yell, Barbara.
So are you going to let your dad see this tattoo?
One day.
When you're like 40 or something? And
Yeah, exactly. When I'm like,
now this tattoo actually started, this is your second, but it started with a tattoo from your first tattoo, correct?
yeah, exactly. I used to have a little heart on my tattoo, a little heart on my butt, and I actually just made that one of the eyes for the skull.
So she's got heart eyes on her butt. So what do you think people are going to say when they see this?
Barbara.
You are a savage, aren't you? My gosh, watch out for this one. Any plans for another tattoo?
Not yet. Yeah.
All right, well, you got time to let that one heal, first of all. She's right now literally pain in the ass. But, oh my gosh, it looks awesome. And, man, anytime I meet a girl named Barbara right now, I'm going to be a little nervous.
Yeah, just let her know what it means.
All right, but Marisa means bellissimo. That's Italian, so that's my ethnic background, kind of. I'm like a total mutt. But anyways, Marisa, it's been a pleasure having you on. Thank you. Heal that up and enjoy it. And just continue being savage.
Oh,
Rock
yeah.
on. Baseball guys out.
See you.
Baseball guy here, and I've got Luigi. Luigi's hanging out in Lahaina here in PB. How's the night going?
It's good. It's good. How are you?
Excellent. All right, so you got a pretty awesome sleeve going on here on your left arm. Why don't you tell me a little bit about it?
All right. Well, so this is a seal. I don't know if you guys can see it from where when I was born in the Philippines, Bacoor. It was a significant battle between the Americans and the Filipinos. So I got that seal around me, and the rest is basically just Polynesian tattoos from my good friend since we were little kids. And I basically just said, I'm from Maui, so I told him just do what you want with it, get some lauhala mats, get some, tribal tats, and yeah, just go crazy with it.
Is your buddy here in San Diego?
No, he's in Vegas. He's tattooing out of Vegas, but he goes to back home to Maui, back and forth, Vegas and Maui. He's at in Vegas. It's tattooing out of what's it called?
What's his name?
His name is Thomas Kuloloyawan. But yeah, hit him up in Vegas and tattoo. He's in Maui. If you go to Maui, he's tattooing out of Pride Ink or Pacific Roots Tattoo. So one of those. He'll be there.
Awesome. And then you got a little bit more you're going to finish off here?
Next week, I'm going to go to Vegas, fly out to Vegas, see Thomas, and we're going to hopefully finish the sleeve up.
And what do you think of the work you've had so far?
It's great. He's the only, it's between, he's the only one, him and another guy from back in Maui, Forever Stain, Brad from Forever Stain Tattoo. Just basically those two guys have just worked on me.
All right. And after you get that one done, anything else planned?
We'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure, but we'll see.
Do the ladies like your tat?
The wife likes it. She likes it, but she doesn't like how much I spent on it. So.
Okay, so Mrs. Luigi out there, he'll get you some flowers. He'll love you. Don't worry. Thank you for letting him get this. It means a lot to him.
I love it.
Tell your wife you love her.
I love you, baby. Ashley, I love you, babe.
Shaka, man. Baseball guy out.
Yes, I.
Baseball guy, and I've got Anna here. And Anna, this is pretty exciting for me because we've got a tattoo here that is currently drying. Why don't you tell me about this?
So I started doing henna about a year and a half ago. I first got it done in Saratoga, upstate New York, and about 5 months after that, I was feeling pretty inspired because I saw the photo of my henna on my phone. So I ordered henna. It turned out to be the wrong color. It was white. So I practiced with the white henna, and then I ordered brown henna, which you can see here. So I started practicing, and the yoga studio that I was training at the time, the owner of the studio, Michelle Dawson, love you, Michelle. She noticed in her pole class that I had henna on my hand, and someone had been looking for someone else to help them paint henna at a festival. So she was like, oh, Anna, you should help out with that. So she kind of took me under her wing, taught me about the practice of yoga and henna, and just how henna is a sacred practice. You know, the day prior to painting, you mix the henna. It's a ceremonial thing. It's not just ordering a pre-made cone, which I was doing at the time. It just puts more love and intention into the henna when you mix it yourself and, put in that time to prepare it the day before. So, yeah, she never really formally sat down with me and taught me specific drawing techniques, but I would watch her, and I learned a lot of things just by watching her. And yeah, I'm so grateful that I was able to do henna at birthday parties at the Body Art Barn in Blooming Grove, New York. I just primarily would do henna at birthday parties for kids, and I do it a lot on myself, and I've done some shows here and there, so I'll be here next Saturday.
How long does it take you to do that?
This one took about 10 minutes. So when I first started doing it, I was pretty slow because I'm a perfectionist, and I really wanted to make sure that each stroke was clear and concise. But as time has gone on and I've gotten more confident with the pen and being comfortable with the tools, it's gone a lot faster than it did in the past. So
Now, as it dries, how is that 3D? Is it going to stay really three-dimensional as it is right now?
So the dried up paste stays on your skin. Some people sleep in it. They wrap their bodies in saran wrap or paper towels or even a scarf. So basically, the longer you leave it on, the darker it stains. But once you don't want the dried up paste on your skin anymore, you flake it off. It's recommended to flake it off because I stained, unfortunately, my bathtub back at home in New York, and my mom was like, Anna, you gotta clean it. So it's recommended to flake it off rather than wash it off like in a sink or in the tub because it can stain it. But yeah, overnight you can leave it on, or you can flake it off before bed.
Okay.
And then it's not 3D anymore.
You don't want to be dirty in bed then?
No, sometimes I've slept with it and it looks like a mouse poops in my bed because the flakes are just all over.
No mouse poop. No mouse poop. All right, tell me about your other tattoo over here. You got a beautiful little butterfly eyes or something on this. This is awesome.
Thank you. So this one I got from Henry Diaz. He owns Penny Royal Tattoo in Florida, New York. So basically, every time I did henna on my hand, I love it. It's beautiful, but it made me sad that it disappeared. And I wanted permanent henna on my body, so I found this design on Pinterest. They're two separate designs that I kind of added together. So I loved this part, the woman's face, because the woman who I coached cheerleading with, Holly Lawrence, she, one day at practice, we coached together. She was my first cheer coach. She was like upset that I was moving because I just moved here. And she was like, Anna, you're like a mariposa, a beautiful butterfly. Mariposa is butterfly in Spanish. And I I feel connected to butterflies because she called me a mariposa. And now when I see the butterflies, I think of her. But also, in many cultures, butterflies represent the soul. So I like that this woman had a butterfly as eyes instead of human eyes, because, this experience on Earth isn't so much about what we look like, but the energy we have to bring to the table and what we have to offer this world. So, yeah. It's beautiful. He did a great job.
And you're doing a great job with your eyes, and the gold dust kind of just makes them sparkle.
Thank you. I've been staying at a hostel around the corner, and in the morning when I'm putting on my makeup, some people are like, ooh, so I've been putting glitter on people. Yeah.
Awesome. And you just moved to San Diego then?
Yes, I took a 42-day road trip with my friend Kyla. Love you, Kyla. Yeah, we took a 42-day road trip. It took like 2 years to plan. I saw family, friends. We worked a few festivals. She did Reiki and I did Henna. And yeah, it was awesome. We saw a lot of national parks. We were in LA last week, and then we got to Ocean Beach on Monday. So I've been here 6 days now, and I love it.
Awesome. Well, this is just about paradise. You look like you're about paradise, especially with that awesome stuff there. Any plans for another tattoo?
Another tattoo? Yeah, I wanted to add on to this one. I'm not sure, though, and I wanted one here on my chest. I definitely think that I'll get more.
Well, we look forward to seeing those. You have to come back on and talk to us about those. Thank you so much for taking the time today, and just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
Thank you for having me.
Baseball guys out.